Hello everybody, weebrabbit here, and welcome back to our LP of Shantae and the Seven Sirens. In the previous part, we got to this last level, which was the Sky Fortress, Fortress in the Sky, whatever it's called, and we made our way through it, got to this safe point right here, and then that's where I decided to call it a day, because the last boss should be right on the other side of this little door, right around the corner. So we are going to dive into that in a moment. Before that, though, Terrific is here. Say hello, Terrific.
No, I didn't want to say hello.
Oh, then okay. Then we're just gonna keep moving, and Terrific doesn't get to say hi. Then all right, he doesn't matter then.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
No, I don't matter. Yeah, you get it right. Yeah, you better remember that.
Oh God. For some reason, you're the one that wants to hey, I don't matter. All right, forget about me. Okay, so as we head to the final boss, yes, it is right here. Something I wanted to point out real quick is that you might notice, eagle-eyed viewers might notice that we have more hearts than we did last time. That is because before fighting the final boss, there's a little warp thing right there, right? So we went and we took care of some stuff. Went back to each of the dungeons, got the heart squids we were missing, went and bought, some potions, topped up, that sort of thing. Purchased one of the cards we were able to find based on the amount of nuggets we had, that sort of thing. So we tried to, complete some more stuff, right? Unfortunately, though, we are still missing one heart, and we are still missing some of the cards, because we would literally have to have gone like one by one. Which heart do we have? Which heart do we not have? Which nuggets do we have and not have and everything? It would have taken a while. So I was like, you know what? I don't feel like doing it. So we got what we got, 11 out of 12 hearts. Most of the main cards we're going to use anyway. I think we're good to go. So, But yeah, real quick, I'll just show the card I was talking about. The one I purchased, it's pretty cute. It is the lobster girl. So somebody in Treat Town was selling the lobster siren card, and it's kind of funny though, because by the time you get reduced prices at any item shop. Why would I even need that if the game's already over?
Listen, have you ever thought about maybe you do need it?
I guess, but I don't know. I just find it infuriating how games always do that. Like, they'll give you the ultimate weapon for defeating the secret boss, for instance. Like, the Kingdom Hearts does that a lot, and it's but I already defeated the final boss. That's where I would have used the bonus weapon. So what am I supposed to do with the weapon now? It doesn't make any sense. And that happened here, where it's here's the siren lobster card to get discounts at the store. But unless you totally neglected the stuff, by now you would already have all the items. So it's silly. It's silly.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. I hate that so much. Because I think Zelda does that a lot. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that a lot, but I just remember. Oh,
yes. All right, finish your thought real quick.
For Ocarina of Time, there was something that was it Bigoron sword or something like that? It was this sword that you had to do this whole little mini side quest for. Oh no, it was the big power gloves or something where you can lift up super heavy things, and it's but you only use it to access the last area, and it's why?
Yeah, I know. So many games do that. That's what I'm saying.
Give me an item that's only useful for the very last area? That's so stupid. Why waste the code?
I know, man. That's what I'm saying. A lot of games do that. It's just okay, I guess. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, I saw that when you saw him, you had a bit of a reaction. So the mayor's here. That's suspicious, right?
It is.
All right. So why is the mayor here?
Are you okay?
And the mayor's like, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. But how in the world did you get up here?
No time.
So no time to explain, right? Don't you love when people say that? No time to explain.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's like, please, you've got to help me.
Hang on, Mayor. I'm coming.
All right. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
That doesn't look good. I like the little expression of the sprite, though. She looks so annoyed, she's pouting.
Idea.
All right. So,
Let me out of here.
Uh-oh, Shantae's pissed. He's like, you've interfered with my plans for the last time.
Best to keep you under lock and key.
Oh my.
Yep. What?
All right.
What?
Yeah, so you suspected the mayor was up to something.
I did.
But you never expected that the mayor was risky boots all along, did you?
I did not. Oh, wow. What a twist, M. Night Shyamalan.
I know, that is one heck of a twist. And Shantae's just what? She's like, risky.
What have you done with the mayor?
She's like,
I haven't done anything with him. Your mayor doesn't exist.
so that's right. It's not even that she like took his place for like this last stretch of the game or anything. He never existed in the first place.
Man, that is wild.
And now, of course, she's gloating because I mean,
Mhm.
she got us right. She got us bamboozled, right?
I mean, she did.
All right. She's like, you mean?
You were the mayor all along?
It was a brilliant performance.
I gotta admit, apparently it was because we literally
It
heard like a
was.
different voice, looked different. No one suspected it. So I mean, she did a hell of a job. So bravo.
She did.
She's like, the imperfections make the character. Don't you agree? Uh-oh. So yeah. So we are. Yep. So we are
Why,
caged up.
Whiskey?
Why trick everyone like that? She said, well, you see, years ago, I discovered this island and the ship buried deep underground. It was magnificent, a vessel fit for a queen. I simply had to have it. While I was exploring the ship, something unusual happened. From deep within the darkness, I heard the voice of the Empress. You're talking about the Seven Siren. Yes, the leader of the Sirens. She told me that long ago, she and her 7 underlings had come to take control of this island. The Sirens fed on the villagers, draining their life force and leaving only empty husks behind. So that's some of the stuff we've seen around, that was attacking us that we can like refresh them, remember? And they turn back into humans. That's some
Yeah.
of the people that they drained, apparently.
Ah.
So she's like, disgusting.
I want Risky Boots to drain me too.
Yeah. I agree. So she says, but this island had a guardian genie, and this genie would not stand by and watch her people be devoured. The Empress and the genie battled, and in the end, the genie allowed herself to be consumed by the Empress.
What?
Yeah, it's okay. A little bit of weird backstory, right? So we kind of gained some
Yeah.
backstory now. And in doing so, she destroyed the Empress's restorative powers from the inside. The Empress discovered that she could no longer feast on mortals, only on the life force of genies. And with no more genie life force to sustain her, the Empress starved and was no more.
Oh,
All that remained of her once great power was a whisper in the darkness. Upon hearing her story, I realized that she and I shared a common enemy. So I offered her a deal, an arrangement that would benefit both of us.
oh,
Ah. All right. Creepy, right? She's like, you are
Yeah.
good as your word, Captain
dude,
Boots.
she's hot.
She is. At first, I doubted the existence of half-genies, but I see now that you were right. Half-genies really do exist, and by taking a small portion from each of them, my physical form has been restored. The contract between us is fulfilled.
5 drops of genie life force.
Which I gotta admit, I guess we're lucky that she only took a little bit from each to restore herself. She could have just went full
Yeah.
hog and been like, I'm just gonna eat them all at once, right? Just like full hog, right? But no, okay, so I guess we're lucky because it could have gone down a different way.
Yeah, man. I mean, she definitely could have. So
Yeah.
thanks.
I guess, yeah.
In exchange for the ship.
And what of the genie's spell? Is it broken?
Yes.
Like my siren sisters, I can feed on mortals once more.
I will live forever and beyond. Go.
Make whatever preparations you need.
This ship is yours.
Men, we've captured the brat.
Power down the weapons and prepare to escort the Empress back to her island at once.
I will dispose of this half-genie runt myself.
Right. So far.
Wait.
Oh, hold on. The noise she makes as she crawls around.
Mhm.
All right. She says, I have an even better idea. This body lives, true, but it is old and weak. What would you say to a new bargain? Your strength in exchange for my immortality.
Treachery!
Oh, yep, there we go. So
Uh-oh.
Risky Boots got double crossed. That's why you don't, you don't make deals with with eldritch horrors, you know? It never goes well.
Yeah, no. See, and that's why you don't do it. Yeah, man. Remember that, kids.
Exactly. Because I know all of you, this is a situation you're probably going to come across. So don't do it. Be smart.
Oh, man.
All right. Oof. So she took all of Risky Boots' powers, all of her life force.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I think she was kind of hot before. It's not really doing it for me anymore.
This is kind of like a downgrade, honestly.
I'm disappointed. No, I'm just kidding.
Now this is more like it.
Very cool.
What have you done to Risky?
She says, I have absorbed her life force and added it to my own. Well, what do you think?
Risky.
It says, hear me, my soldiers. Turn the ship around. Oh, look at that. Her whole ass crew is just heading out. That's a lot of people. Look at that. Holy crap. It says, I'm going to drain the life force of every living thing on that island. And then blow it clean off the map.
Oh, jeez.
I've got to do something.
No, Shantae's like, wait, but I'm on this island.
All right. So look, we can't break out. So how about... There we go. Yeah, so she's mad. She's like, how did you...
Give Risky back.
Never. It's time to take this body for a test drive.
Yourself.
All right, so it's time to do battle. All right, pretty cool, right?
Ooh.
Let's go.
Ah, dang it. All right, come here, you. All right, so we're doing pretty. Okay, I would say we're doing a pretty good amount of damage on her.
Yeah. Not too bad.
It's all right.
But you can do better.
Probably.
No, you will do better. Damage her more. You're not damaging her more.
Yeah. You just weren't paying attention, you know? You missed it. It was like a blink and you missed it sort of thing because you were, it just happened so fast, you see.
Dang it, man. See, this is why I've trained myself to never blink, and this is the one time that I slacked up on it.
I know, man. You hadn't blinked in like 5 years, and now you see what happened. You missed it.
Yeah, I know. I'll never make that mistake again.
Yeah, never blink again,
my
Terrific.
eyelids.
Oh, God. Alright, so we're doing a lot of damage to her, but it's apparently she takes up, she can like, she's a sponge, you know, she can take up a bunch of damage, so.
Oh yeah, she's a sponge, all right.
Yeah, so we're just trying to use the scimitars on her, trying to like whip her, just trying to do as much damage as possible. But
again, I have to ask, have you tried just asking her to be nice about it and to just stop?
I mean, that's true. We did. To be fair, we didn't talk it out, did we? We just kind of started attacking her. Just expected her to know that, you know, eating people is wrong. I mean, maybe feel like bargain with her, you know what I mean?
See? Proof that Shantae is actually the villain.
I know, right? It's so dumb when people actually believe stuff like that, dude. Come on, man. Like, as a joke, I get it, but like, you're dumb. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah,
where's your media literacy, dude? Like, come on. Oh man, she just takes so much damage, dude. Yeah, and stuff just hits me. So there's stuff that just like zeroes in on me, so it's a bit hard. You know what I mean?
Just get good.
Oh my gosh, you take so much damage. Oh. All right, come on, woman. You can't. I was gonna say I'm gonna heal myself, but you don't need to heal yourself. I was pretty high on. Oh well. Let's electrocute her. Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
That was... There we go. Okay, cool. So it took a bit. She took definitely a lot of hits. We were just like whamming on her, but okay. But.
And now you can save Risky Boots.
And hold on, it's not over yet. It says you're much stronger than I was led to believe. How could one with tainted life force like yours survive my attacks?
Oh.
What does that mean? I mean, unless she's just saying that we suck. Unless she's just like calling us like a you know, like, oh, you know, you're tainted because you're like a half genie, or you know, because you're not me. You know what I mean? So maybe she's just making fun of our life force. I don't know, but
Maybe.
she's like, no matter. I'll simply use all of my power.
Face your doom.
Oh yeah. I think she's gonna level up.
This wasn't her final form.
It was not. Oh man, look at that.
Oh wow.
Oof. It's like, all right, that was not her final form at all. You're right.
Let's go.
Attack the bra. I think that's the weak spot.
Oh. All right, so what we need to do is attack this part. As you can see, there's a big ol' shiny thing to attack. Oh, god dang it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I said to attack the bra first, but okay.
We
Just
can't
never
reach it.
listen to me.
We can't reach it. It's too far. If not, I would, all right?
Fusion.
Ah, man.
Jet Octo.
Look at that, man. It's just, it keeps, she's so huge. We're just trying to, there we go. We finally broke one light.
Nice.
There we go. That's another one. There we go. All right, so she's a bit more naked though, as you can see.
Oh,
And that's what
yeah.
that's what matters. Ah, jump over that big attack. Okay. Yeah, so it's just a lot of like dodging and trying to hit the glowy part, and look at that, just so much dodging and stuff. Ah, that one got me. Yeah, look at that. It's just back and forth though, because like the platforms are like lowering, and they're going up, they're going down, and oh
Yeah, man. Keep you on your toes.
yeah, basically. All right, let's get back up there. I don't know if you noticed. I noticed that when I was when we were running around trying to collect some of the stuff we had missed. I love that sometimes when she turns into the octo squid, she goes bleh. That's all she says. She doesn't like actually say like what she's transforming into or anything. She just goes bleh. I love that. It's just like it's a fun little detail.
Yeah, man. I mean, it gets the point across, doesn't it?
It does. That's why I love it.
Yeah.
She's like bleh. So like why say what you're transforming into? Just go bleh.
Yeah. Could you imagine like Dragon Ball Super? They just not Dragon Ball Super. Ah man, what's one that they? I guess like My Hero or something like that. Instead of announcing all their powerful moves, they just go bleh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, why not? I think it counts. I
so.
see nothing wrong with it. Like you said, it gets the point across.
Exactly.
That's what matters.
Yeah. And then there's Mineta.
Which, like, his move sounds dumb, but I mean, I guess if you like use it right, you use it correctly, I guess it could really do a lot if you think about it.
I suppose. Man, I still need to finish watching My Hero.
Oh man.
Like
Yeah.
I know I'm like super behind on it. I can't even remember where I last stopped. Well, because me and my wife were watching it.
You're like,
and
I
can't
think I got
remember
to the
what we-
part where they introduced the main character.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
like,
really behind.
Like, I think the last thing I remember watching was this like a guy with green hair. He was fighting some slime monster, and there was a fire, and then there's this giant woman. So,
Oh my gosh. Dang.
oh, and
So
then
it's
he
kind
met this really skinny guy, and the skinny guy let him eat his hair for some reason.
hey, that was weird. Oh man, I was just trying to avoid the. Come on, there we go. Come on. Last one. There we go. All right, good, good, good. So what are we going for now? I don't see any other spots to attack. Where are we supposed to go? Oh, there we go. All right, come on, where is it? There it is. Oh, I was gonna say, it's kind of fun to think, like, how would Shantae fare if she was like in a different like world, right? Like, how would she do if she was in the world of My Hero Academia? Which I'm pretty sure she'd be a pretty top tier hero because all the transformations she can turn into and stuff.
I think it would be fantastic, really. It would be great, man. And then I could see, okay, so let's see here. If we just swapped out Shantae for Deku, I think the show would kind of have, I mean, I guess I can't say that because I haven't watched all of it, but could you imagine like the progression? Instead of just learning to not kill himself whenever you just punch something, it'd be like just learning to like let's say like each season she unlocked a new form or something due to like, I don't know, she experienced a new trauma or like battle environment. So let's say, you know, there's an underwater thing and so she needed to turn into the squid. And just like, you know, learning to control that could be amazing. That would be a fantastic show.
That would be pretty cool.
Oh, and then we gotta have like the trope of, you know, she doesn't have confidence in herself, so in like stressful situations, she just transforms back.
Nice, I like it. All right, so we got that done. So what are we going for now?
We should like.
Oh, now it's her crown.
The...
Uh-oh. Something was different about the crown area. When we got up here, something was different. Oh, but yeah, man, it would be pretty cool.
It would be.
I mean, that's why a lot of people have said that they think it'd be cool if Shantae got like an animated series. I think it would work pretty well, honestly, because like there's good progression, like you said, of like different powers and stuff. So that's how that would be like the format of the show. Like she gets different like powers and stuff, and it's due to, like you said, like different environments, and then she learns it, you know, and... All right. Oh, wrong button. I was gonna say, let's, dang it. I want to switch to... Let's switch to the rockets. There we go. All right. So that helped a little bit. Yeah, I'm like trying to like freaking. She just keeps like hitting her. Yeah, because the fire's climbing, and so like I'm trying to hit the earrings and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Dang. It's fine.
You know, this lady isn't putting up much of a fight.
I mean, she's like attacking us with fire and all sorts of stuff, but yeah, she's just kind of
she's just like standing there.
I mean, she's like a huge kaiju. That's kind of what kaijus do, right? They just kind of use their size. They just kind of like think like, oh, well, I'm huge, so, you know, nothing's gonna ever hurt me, and they kind of just like coast on that, you know?
Maybe.
All right, so we gotta avoid all this stuff. All right, and then there we go. Come on. Ah, dang it. Now she started the laser up again. So it means we have to avoid getting hit by it. So we're like that, like that. And we go over here, over here. Over here. All right, then we gotta go. Yeah, now it's laser again. Oh my god. That's kind of crazy trying to avoid everything. Because you have to avoid like, the laser, you have to avoid the fact that the platforms are moving, the fact that the fire's, you know, all over the place, and... Alright, cool. Try and shoot him with this. Yeah, and now shoot laser again. See how to like go like this, go around, go around. Yeah, there we go. Alright, come on. There we go, got it, perfect.
Oh man, not bad.
She was huge. She was a giant woman.
Was. Ah, I love it. I love me a big woman.
Yeah. All right. So let's see.
How?
So how could you defeat me? Risky Boots had you fooled from the beginning. Oh, now they show up. That's our cue. Uh-oh. She looks like bad news.
Everyone, listen.
The Empress Siren has been feeding on your life force. They're like, what? We can stop her, but first...
It's time to take your magic back.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Although why? Why now? It looks like we already like basically like defeated her. So what difference does it have? I love how Roddy Tops is just there. By the way, she doesn't have a power to take back, so she's just there.
That's
now
funny.
use your magic to reclaim the life force she stole from you. I mean, I guess there is a reason for it because, like, you know, since it's not Shantae's life force, what is she supposed to do if she like, you know, takes the life force back? Like, she can't do anything with it. So it's like, okay, everyone take your own life force back. Like, be complete, I guess, you know?
Yeah, I suppose.
So I guess it kind of makes sense. Yeah, so
Yeah.
she's all weakened. She's back to her sexy form. I like it.
Oh yeah.
My new body. I was invincible. Oh, cut to the
Obviously
little...
not.
I mean, cut to the little, like, from the show. The little title screen. I was, and then invincible.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
How can I be defeated? Not everyone you fed on was a half-genie. What? Your new body was rotten to the core. No offense, Roddy Tops. She's like, none taken. So that was the MacGuffin, I mean, not the MacGuffin. That was the thing the whole time. That was the clue. The fact that she absorbed the zombie's power, I think that's what did her in.
Wow. Roddy Tops pulled through.
I know, right? And she's like, you should watch what you eat. My restoration was incomplete.
Cue the laugh track.
Ah, right. And then just the credits. Because the half-genie life force was poisoned. But she said that you were the one who was risky boots lied about everything. Says you kind of get used to it. Life everlasting was mine. Mine. And then she blows up. So I gotta admit, even though Risky Boots got double-crossed because the lady decided to be like, hey, I'm gonna take your power and I'm gonna use it to make myself invincible. Risky Boots, though, had a ace up her sleeve, which is the fact that she fed her a zombie. And, you know, that way, you know, the restoration thing wouldn't work. And she told her that Shantae, that her life was poison. That's what she meant by it being like not good or whatever. That's the reason that Shantae never got captured.
Ah. So at the end of the day, Risky Boots did still somewhat care about Shantae, I guess. Somewhat, a little bit.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe less that she cared about her because she was going to take her prisoner and do who knows what to her. But more of like, okay, she kept her in case she needed a backup, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. They have a complicated relationship, so you know. All right, she's like, uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. The ship took too much damage. It's going down. Get Roddy Tops out of here. Hurry.
Why Roddy Tops?
Because she can't, like, teleport away. She doesn't have powers. So I guess they're, like, saying, like, get her out of here, you know what I mean? Anyway, she's like, what will you do? The Empress drained Risky's life force. With the Empress destroyed, maybe she... There's no time for this. Risky Boots could not have survived. We don't know that for sure. If there's even a chance she's alive, I have to find her. She's like, you're determined to stay? And then she's kind of like, yep.
I understand.
All right. All right, she's like, I'll see to the others.
Good luck.
All right, so we are gonna try to save Risky. Because that's just how Shantae do, you know?
Oh,
Where's
yeah.
Shantae? Do you think she's... Down here!
That sounds like.
Yeah, we made it out of time. We did it. It would have been kind of fun if maybe it was like a little section at the end about having to escape and grab like Risky at the end or
Nice
something.
job.
It would be.
That could have been like a fun little gameplay section. But at the same time, I get it. You know, it's over. You defeated the last boss. It's just like she managed to get off in time. I don't know. All right. So yeah, so we did it.
Indeed.
Yep. Not only that, she saved Risky Boots as well. And then she's like, of course, you know, Sky's probably annoyed.
Why bother?
Because Shantae's the good guy, that's why.
Uncle! Scotty! Bolo! Roddy Tops!
Yep, so she's happy because everyone's here. Everyone's all in one place finally. Everyone's safe. And then not just them. She's like, Harmony, Plink, and Vera and 𝐦𝐨𝐵𝐞 too. Yes, every one of us is fully restored and good as new. Not all.
Risky.
Yeah, so she's worried. She's like, oh, maybe Risky didn't make it
I
then.
found her like this.
Good.
Yeah. She's like, but I can't tell if she's...
Is she?
Yeah, so she's like, no, she's alive. There you go.
Get your filthy hands off me.
Risky! You're alive!
She's like, of course I am. And all of you better back off right now. She's like, simmer down, sister. Yeah, Shantae just saved your life. Even after you try to blow all of us up. She's like, whatever. She didn't do anything special. The runt was just playing the part I gave her. What's that supposed to mean? I created the Half-Genie festival to lure you all here, so that the Empress could feed on these 5 fools. In exchange, I'd get my hands on that airship. I'd convinced Her Highness that your life force was contaminated and not worth taking. Not a difficult task given your performance on stage. Is it risky? You cared about me. So that's the same thing you said.
Yeah.
Don't flatter yourself.
But then she's like, no. You were just the ace up my sleeve.
Uh-oh.
I kept you nearby in case the Empress tried to pull a fast one. But like a
Wow.
childish oaf, you kept getting in my way. I had to keep these 5 mongrels caged long enough to drain 1 drop each. And that includes the undead bag of bones you call a friend. 5 actual drops of Half-Genie life force, and she really would have become invincible. And she's like, yeah, that makes me a hero. She's all happy. I figured once I had the ship, I'd blast the Empress and whatever's left of those sirens into quivering puddles of jelly.
All this so you could get yourself a ship?
I mean, to be fair, it's a pretty badass, huge-ass ship, you know?
I mean, it was.
Yeah, she's like, and why not? I'm the queen of the 7 seas. I deserve the very best. You got rid of those sirens. I got a new airship. Everyone wins.
What?
I mean, you can't argue with that. It was a pretty good plan, I guess. Speaking of, where is my new airship anyway? Oh boy. There had better not be a scratch on it or you'll all pay dearly. She's like, risky boots.
Why do you have to be so selfish?
So I keep hoping against hope that you'll turn over a new leaf. That someday we can work together as a team. And try to make a difference in this world.
Silly girl.
She's like, that's not ever gonna happen. Weren't you paying attention? That's exactly what we did.
Huh?
I mean, to be fair, she's kind of right. We, like in Pirate's Curse, we worked together and we made a difference. Here we did it again. I mean, we kind of have worked together in one way or another.
Yeah, in a roundabout way, yeah.
Yeah. All these little guys are here. Yeah, they're so talkative, man.
Ready my bath.
And make it extra hot this time.
Mommy has a headache.
Ooh.
Fools!
And they just left. Don't you dare leave without me. There you go. She said, not like this.
Put me down!
Just carry her off. She won't be too happy when she finds out what happened to her ship. With that behind us, we should make sure everyone's all right. The arena back in town is pretty much ruined, but there's still time to host the Half-Genie festival somewhere else. You seriously want to resume the festival? Why not? Yeah, we could move the festival to Tree Town.
Hey.
Or Armor Town. How about both? We could perform days at Armor Town and evenings by torchlight in Tree Town. Who's with me?
Come on!
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm in.
Yeah, so see, everyone's excited. They're like, yeah, we should have the festival. I mean, it sounds like a good idea. We should enjoy ourselves, right? And Bolo's like, maybe I can get a decent room this time. And with me on stage, we'll be a surefire hit. I'd like to spend some time with those scientists. Let's take this vacation again.
Once more, from the top.
Yeah, so they're gonna do over. There we go. Very nice. All right, and it says the day was saved. Before long, it was time to return home. So yeah, we don't get to see their vacation. It happened, but we just didn't get to see it apparently.
For a first vacation,
No.
it sure was a doozy. I'll miss you all so much. Huh?
Hey, it's her.
You have a big job ahead of you. Everyone here needs your help to rebuild, so always do your very best.
Before
Okay.
you go, here.
Oh,
This is for you.
so this is pretty cool. We'll talk about it
What's this?
in a moment.
Your mother's scrapbook. I can't accept this.
Safe travels.
Ugh, can we just go already?
Can you at least give her a moment? She's trying to say goodbye.
Who died and put you in charge?
Ow!
Tyrant!
That's my hair!
Burberry!
Can't you two just get along for a change?
Stay out of this! See how you like it. I love it. 6.
Oh,
Hurry how you like it.
Oh my god. I'll eat your face.
what are they doing to each other?
Fighting? They're just like beating the crap
I mean,
out of each
are
other.
they?
I mean, you're right. We don't know, right? All right. So we saved the day off screen. You know, apparently they did celebrate. They had some fun. They were able to relax for a little bit. And then they, it's time to go home. Okay, so as the credits roll, very cool, right? Well, first of all, what do you think? What are your thoughts on the game? What did you think of it? What did you think of the story? What did you think of the gameplay? What did you think overall of everything?
Honestly, I liked it. I think it was pretty cool. It was nice that they, introduced some more half-genies. So that is pretty nice. And yeah, no, just seeing like how you can channel their essence, effectively and, use some of their powers. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. So I really like this game. I definitely think it's probably like my second favorite in the series. Which, at this point we've played 3 of them. We haven't played all 5 of them. Like the first one, it's a Game Boy Color game. Honestly, it can be pretty difficult and, graphics wise, it's fine. But it's a bit rough, being honest. And the second one is the little DSi one that it has been ported to stuff and it's not I like it, but it is pretty short. Feels like, I don't know, it's okay. But again, those first 2, they're good for what they are, but it's like these later 3 that are really good, right? Like I want to say like Pirate's Curse is kind of where it hit the peak. Really good, even though you don't have like the magic and all that. And then followed by this one, I think it's like a really good return to form. After Half-Genie Hero, I do really like it, but it was a bit weird with it being like just level selection, and some of the powers were kind of repetitive, or like it feels like one would make another one kind of obsolete, that sort of thing, kind of redundant. But yeah, this is probably my second favorite in the series. I think like the gameplay is really good, story's really good, exploration is really good, all that stuff. And up to now, this is the last game they made. This came out in 2019, and it did get some some updates and some more content, that sort of thing. And the next game is supposed to be a return to a game that got canceled, and it was something that was supposed to originally come out like on the Game Boy Advance, right? And that's supposed to come out like supposedly like early next year, late this year. Right, hold on, let me just see what's next. Let's see, hold on, press A. It said thanks for playing. So there we go. So it took us 13 hours. We did 84% of everything, which isn't bad. I mean, most of it's probably cards and, as I said on camera, a lot of the nuggets, but not bad. And there we go. We get like a little bonus image. So every time you beat the game on a different difficulty or you get a different mode of playing, that sort of thing, you get a different little like wallpaper. So that's the one where everyone's on vacation, just chilling, enjoying themselves. All right. So I want to show people what a 100% file looks like. So in a moment, I'm gonna jump over to a file that I do have where I, cleared everything, and we'll show that off. So we'll jump over to that in one moment, and then we'll continue our thoughts about the game. Alrighty, guys, and we're back. And this is the file that's like the first file I played that I got it all the way up to 100%. And it's pretty cool because as you can see, I have all of the hearts. I have all of the things upgraded. I have the money maxed out. I have all of this stuff maxed out. Well, almost all of it, almost all this stuff maxed out except this one, these potions, unless you can only get 3, I forget. I have all the powers, all of the map, is filled out, and I have all of the cards, or at least all the ones you can get at the time. I think that's why there's like some like this, because I think there's some that, after the game got some updates and they added some more content, there's, different cards, right? But at the very least, at the time, that was 100%. So, pretty good stuff, right? So cool. Just want to show it off. That's what it looks like. In case you guys are wondering, these are the cards for the last 2 bosses that we didn't collect. So for this one, it just gives you more pike ball damage, which is why I wasn't that in a hurry to get it, because I think stuff like the magic, regen, and all that stuff is more important. And this one, reduce the amount of damage taken from enemy attacks. So that one is pretty good. Though once again, what is the point of getting it when the game's already over? Again, like this would have been pretty useful, right? For like maybe like a new game plus or something. But like for like that file, it's like, oh, I bought it and like everything's defeated. So like, yay, right? I don't know. Because you guys are wondering, that's kind of what it looks like when you have like all the stuff, right? Or you saw all the most important stuff. That's what it looks like. That's a 100% file. That's what it looks like. Anyway, back to the game and our thoughts on it. Like I said, I really enjoy this game. Second favorite in the series. I was kind of getting to the fact that, the next game they're going to release is a game that was supposedly canceled, but then they revived it. That's like a little Game Boy Advance game that it was supposed to be technically the second in the series after the original Game Boy Color one. And that's supposed to come out either later this year or I think next year. And I'm excited, because even though they're kind of going back in time, back in the series, it's still exciting to just see that get revived and, see what gimmicks they had in mind for the game and see how that plays out. The thing, though, that I'm trying to, get to is that the scrapbook is pretty interesting because they give Shantae the scrapbook and it has to do with messages and stuff from all of the Half-Genie's moms. And as we know, for a few games now, it's been all about, where's Shantae's mom? Suppose she's alive. She's in the genie realm. And I don't know, wanting to know more about the genies, right? Like, even though they're not around, everything about them has like really big repercussions and they're always being referenced, right? Like even Risky Boots has said that like she apparently knew Shantae's mom, right? And even said that like Shantae looks a lot like her mom and stuff, right? So what's really interesting is when they do finally make the next game, right, where it kind of goes forward in the timeline again, I wonder if we'll finally get some questions answered, or like I wonder what'll happen. So I'm just like really curious for that. And it really feels like the way they left off things here, it sounds like they are trying to like slowly progress more of the genie story. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's just really curious, but I don't know, man. I love the series. I think it's great. Always have a lot of fun with it. Love all the games in it. I love the powers, love the music, love the art style. The writing and everything's really quirky, really fun. I really like the voice acting. I think Christina V knocks it out of the park as both Shantae and Risky Boots. I think she does a great job. So I don't know, man. It's just one of those things where like we've played 3 of the games now. I've enjoyed myself. Seems like you've enjoyed watching, getting to experience the games. So I don't know. That's all. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, maybe someday we'll try to go back to the earlier games and check them out. I'm not too sure. But for now, we did these 3, and I don't know. It's just about waiting for a new game, I guess. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Alrighty, guys. So there you have it. That is another LP done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you, Triffy, for being along for the ride.
Yeah, man, not a problem.
And yeah, as the time of recording this, not really sure what we're going to do for our next LP. I have some ideas, but I'm not quite sure. So I guess we will have to see about that next time. But just keep an eye out, guys. A new LP will show up, and we'll have to see what it is. But I'm excited. I'm sure that we'll have fun with it. We always have fun with it. And until next time, yeah, everybody have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.